Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would film a really casual, just kind of chit chat, get ready with me type of video. I look horrendous, I know, but I have to, what do I have to do today? I have to take the kids to a birthday party. My best friend's son is turning 7. So we're going to his party, and then immediately after I have to drop the kids off with Eric's parents so that I can go to my best friend's birthday dinner. So yeah, I figured why not take an opportunity to do a catch-up video. I'm sitting here in Aaliyah's room, if you see like all the toys and stuff behind me, because Eric is in our room studying, and her room has like the best window for daylight. So I figured I would sit here. I have my whole conundrum of things here, and my skin looks weird right now because like I had this rash. If you saw my last video, I had this rash, and now it's just like super dry. So I already applied my daily moisturizer, and I'm just gonna try to add as much moisture as I can. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my mirror. So I'm gonna just start, well, I already applied, like I said, a daily, but I'm gonna start off by applying some Tatcha water cream. This stuff is really good, and I just apply it with clean hands because I'd hate to waste any of this on a brush because it's so expensive and so yummy. But anyway, so yeah, I figured that I could kind of discuss things that are going on with the house, which is like the main thing going on right now. If you've seen any of the last or the past couple of videos, you know that we were looking for a house. We finally bought a house and it is being built. We did a pre-build layout, and that's kind of what we are working on right now. So they started, or they're going to start like laying out foundation and stuff next week. I know that as of now, our permits just got approved, which is awesome. So we can get the ball rolling. I'm looking for my primer. So for primer, I'm gonna use the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas. So yeah, so we have a pre-construction meeting with our builder next Friday. And that's just for him to kind of go over everything that we've already picked out, making sure like all of our ducks are in a row and that they're ready to start building. I know that they've already started ordering all of the product for our build, which is really exciting. So yeah, that's happening next week. And what else was I gonna say? Oh, last week we went up to the area where we're moving. We went to the design studio, which if you don't know what that is, that's like the best part. So whenever you buy, well, not whenever, but sometimes depending on the builder, when you buy a new construction home, you have a design studio so you can pick out your floor, your cabinets, your wall paint, all of that stuff. So we did that, and we didn't want to go crazy with upgrades, you know what I mean, because you have to pay for that. And we didn't want to like put so much money into things that we can do on our own. Think of it this way. Essentially, if you go to the design studio and you add in every little thing, we're talking hardware, like for your kitchen cabinets, appliances, all of that stuff, essentially you're financing that for like the duration of your loan, 15, 30 years, whatever. I'm trying to open my lip mask. Here we go. So I'm using the Tatcha, the Kissu lip mask. And this is like the most hydrating thing ever. It's really sticky, but it's weird. It's like sticky, like, you know, like that, like on your finger. But on your lips, it's not. It's kind of weird. So I don't use this. I don't like leave it on. I leave it on while I'm doing my makeup, and then I wipe it off before I put on a lip product, just to let it hydrate. So anyway, yeah, so essentially you're financing, you know, that fridge, whatever, for 30 years or 15 years. So we decided to put our money toward upgrades that are gonna like kind of be a lot more costly and that don't make sense to do after we move in, i.e. the floors, cabinets, things like that. Like it doesn't make sense to move in and then have to like take everything out to redo your floors, you know what I mean? So for foundation today, I have several. I have Fenty. I have, what is this one? Maybelline Fit Me. I have, which one am I going to, I kind of switch it up. I love the Fenty Beauty Primer. This is really good too, the Pro Filter, but I already used the Tatcha one, so I think I'm just gonna go with the Fit Me. And yeah, hopefully this will bring me back to life, because right now your girl is looking ghostly. We ended up going with a luxury vinyl flooring, which is a lot more durable and less expensive than like hardwood. We could have gone with like the tile that looks like hardwood. My parents have that, and it is nice. To me, it still looks like tile. It is nice, but I just thought about how easily things break on that. Like if you drop something, and the kids, it's just like a hard fall if they fall down. And I don't know, I was like, let's just go with the luxury vinyl. It's waterproof, it doesn't expand like wood does. It doesn't scratch or anything like that, because we do have dogs. So we went with that, and the color we chose is like a cool toned, it's like a light wood shade with like a veining of gray, like cool tone gray. But the actual like wood tone itself is kind of warm. It's hard to explain. The house is mainly neutrals and warm, like warm tones, not too many cool tones. So that's what we chose for flooring. I'm just using a brush to apply this all over, and then I go in with the beauty blender to like, you know, smooth it out, because I have a hard time getting my foundation smooth with a brush. On top of that, it's gonna be hard to smooth out anyway, because my skin texture right now is really weird with this rash. So I haven't put on a full face of makeup. Oh my god, look how white it looks right there. I'll fix that. I haven't put on a full face of makeup in so long because number one, quarantine. I don't wear makeup to work or anything like that. And number two, I haven't gone anywhere. So it's like, you know, I don't want to waste my makeup. But it's nice to every now and again get to put it on. So let me just try to smooth this out with a beauty blender. And yeah, it's just like, I feel like I see a lot of texture on my skin, which is annoying because I don't have texturous or porous. Is texturous a word? I don't have a lot of texture on my skin or like pores or anything like that. Like my skin is pretty much like super smooth for the most part, like all the time, except I have a lot of hyperpigmentation. I have like dark circles under my eyes and that whole thing. But oh god, I just feel like with this rash on my face, it's like the foundation is almost accentuating the rash. It's kind of annoying, but what am I gonna do? The rash will go away and then I'll look normal again. So yeah, anyway, moving on. What else? So we also chose our kitchen cabinets and kitchen fixtures and all that, and that's probably where we put like most of our money in. We ended up getting like a really expensive countertop. Totally worth it though, because it's beautiful. So I'm really excited about that. It's like a cream whitish base, and it has veining of a little bit of gray and a little bit of gold. It pulls gold or brass, whatever you want to call it, which I'm obsessed with, because I wanted golds. Like I wanted like black, white, and brass kitchen. Obviously it's very in right now. I didn't want to do an all white kitchen, and I feel like the black and white is still pretty timeless. So I'm really happy with the decision that we chose there. And you know, I can always kind of change the look of the kitchen with hardware and light fixtures and bar stools and stuff like that. So so that's what our countertops look like. As for hardware, I will be getting the hardware on my own, and my dad said he'll help me like drill holes and stuff like that to place the hardware. And I'm gonna get brass, of course. And our kitchen faucet, we did get it through the builder as well, and it is by Delta, and it's also brass. So picture the countertops that have, again, just the slightest little veining of brass and or gold, which will get pulled in through the pendant lights, the hardware, and the kitchen faucet. I'm going with concealer now, using the Fenty Beauty. I'm not gonna focus it. Fenty Beauty, what's this? Is this the yeah, Pro Filter concealer. And I just like to, I don't like to put too much concealer, but I definitely need concealer, you feel me? So just a little bit here, a little bit there to cover up my imperfections. Eric's not coming with me today, and I really wish he were because I need help with these kids. It's a lot dealing with the kids. Well, I mean, the kids are gonna be, you know, doing their thing at the party, but it's like, still, the baby. I may or may not drop the baby off with Eric's mom, like, so. Where did I put my beauty blender? Hello? Okay. So, our cabinets themselves, I'm sorry if I'm like all over the place. The cabinet shade we chose is black, which I have been obsessed with, and all that I look for on Pinterest is like black and white kitchens. I absolutely love the way the black looks against the white countertops. We also got a white cast iron sink, which does not tarnish, doesn't stain, doesn't leave like watermarks. So really excited about that. Just blending out my concealer. If you guys can hear the kids, they're like downstairs watching TV, so. And Rain is taking a nap, a much needed nap. Okay, we're blended out. Other upgrades that we chose in the kitchen are like slow close cabinets and drawers, recessed lighting, a little like pull out area for our trash. What else? Extra cabinetry space, things like that. So the kitchen's gonna be super dope. I really can't wait for that. To set my powder, to set my concealer, I'm going to do a little mix, I think, of the Fenty, kids are fighting, what else is new? The Fenty Beauty Pro Filter, whatever this is, powder. Which I like, but I think like my shade's a little bright for me. So I'm gonna do a little bit of that. Actually, it's like a banana shade. This should be fine. Let's see, especially because I'm not tan, I'm pretty, ooh, okay. It's okay, everything's okay. So I think I'm just gonna like do that right there. And then watch, bear with me. I think I have an idea. So just do that right there. But then for like the rest of the area, I'm gonna use the Fit Me, because this is a little bit darker. Just a little bit more suitable for my complexion. And set the rest. Does that make sense? I guess we'll find out. There we go. We'll let that bake for a few minutes. So yeah, that's our kitchen in a nutshell. The vinyl flooring that we did, we have it all throughout the downstairs and all the like wet areas. So bathrooms, and the laundry room, mud room, things like that. We have carpet upstairs. We could have gone with the vinyl flooring throughout the whole house, but we felt like, again, because the kids are so young and I don't know, we're just thinking of falls. I don't know why we're thinking of falls and accidents so much. I don't really know, but we chose to get carpeting upstairs, and we can always switch to the hard surface flooring upstairs in a couple of years if we want. So we may or may not do that. We'll see. I mean, we're honestly planning on moving again in a couple of years, so because we want to build like a more custom home, like a totally custom home, like buy the land outright and do all of that. So this is kind of our first like investment property that we might rent out or sell. I'm gonna set my entire face with the e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Powder. It's actually a really good powder, and I just do it like just the slightest bit. Like you can see I'm like barely tapping into the product, but it really does make a difference. And for me, like I said, I'm gonna have this makeup on for a while, so yeah. Well, my neck rash, I have the rash on my neck too, so it looks like so insane. Ugh, I might have to like wipe off the makeup entirely from my neck because I don't want it to look crazy. Okay, let's go ahead and bronze up the face a little bit. I'm gonna use, what am I gonna use? This bronzer is called, what? Debuante? Whatever. RIP to this bronzer. She's in pieces. She is shattered. She is in shambles. Like tap a little bit in there. That's a lot. And just go in and bronze up my face. Oh, it's such a perfect complexion shade. I feel like you could use this with any complexion. Like you can build it up for deeper skin tones or just modify it for like lighter skin tones. It's just so good. Hey girl.
Hi.
Hi.
Are you making a video?
I am making a video.
Oh.
You want to say hi to the camera?
No.
Of course you don't. Oh my god, that battery's dead too? Sorry about that, guys. My battery died. I went ahead and did one brow off camera though, because my brows can be hit or miss. So I don't even remember what I was talking about. I think we're still talking about the house, but I was mentioning the kitchen and how, you know, we put upgrades into the kitchen. I don't know why I'm blowing. This is a powder, I mean a gel. So I use an Anastasia like brow brush, and I use this e.l.f. pomade because I used to use the Anastasia one and then I felt like it would dry out so fast. So I started using the e.l.f. one, and this one's like super dark for me. This is just the dark brown, but it's so pigmented. So I have to use it like really sparingly. But it does work well and it lasts. I literally like dip a tiny bit into the brush. Aaliyah, is that you? So it's gonna look kind of harsh at first, but I have it, you know, I'll blend it out. The only thing I don't like about this product, you have to work kind of fast because it dries down really fast. So anyway, what else? So yeah, upstairs, you know, like the upgrades like we added were just extra windows, lighting, what are those things called, outlets in certain areas, extra outlets, things like that. And in case I didn't say, we are building a 5-bedroom home with a loft. So plenty of space for our growing family. So I guess that's kind of it with the house. We're gonna, my dad, again, like I've said a trillion times, my parents live up there. So my dad is kind of keeping an eye on the property and like the stages of it and stuff like that for us. I'm just using this e.l.f. brow gel. Wow Brow, and it's like a chocolate color. So hopefully my battery doesn't die again. My backup battery was also dead, so I charged it for like a small amount of time. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of something on my eyes. I don't usually do eyeshadows, I'm not a fan, but for the sake of never wearing makeup, I'm gonna use this Tartelette palette by Tarte, and use just like a neutral color to kind of wash out my eyelids. I hear Isaiah freaking out. I guess Rain spit up. What happened, Isaiah? This is just to neutralize like my lids, because right now they look a little dark. So much drama happening in this house. Anyway, okay, so from the same palette, I'm gonna take this like rusty color. I can't find the brush I'm looking for. This one is like a Sigma. Remember Sigma? Do they still make brushes? I don't even know. This is like a rusty color, and I'm just gonna kind of just dust that into my crease, just so that I have a little bit of color up here, but not too much. I just don't think that I look good with eyeshadow. Does anybody else feel like that? Like, I've had my makeup professionally done plenty of times with like a full, you know, full glam, full face. And I don't know, like I simply like just a little bit of something in the crease just so that I have some dimension going on there and I don't look so flat. And that's it, because I don't know. I don't know if it's my eye shape or what, but I much prefer just a little bit of bronzer or whatever up there, and that's it. So that's all I'm gonna do. Sometimes I'll put some on the lower lash line, but I don't feel like doing all of that. So next thing I will do though, that I always do, especially if I don't have any kind of eyeshadow, I will go ahead and put on liquid liner. My favorite liquid liner, I don't like the ones that are like pencils or gels. I like the actual liquid liner with like a paintbrush, which are usually like the hardest to use, but I've only ever known how to use this, so this is what I'm used to. And this is the NYX matte liquid liner, and I like it because it's not glossy, it's matte. So I usually need to get a small little compact mirror and come up close to my eyes so that I make sure I'm not messing it up. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly do this. What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day is tomorrow. Eric and I don't usually celebrate Valentine's Day. Like he'll always bring me something like flowers or chocolate or, you know, something little and cute like that, but we never actually like celebrate because for what? See, for me, I can do liquid liner in like 5 seconds because I don't know, I've just been doing it for so long this way. First I draw the line, how thick or thin as I want it, and then I do the wing. This takes, I don't want to say like focus, but it's hard for me to speak because I don't want to mess it up. And that's it. Usually comes out pretty straight. Actually looks bomb right now. It looks really good. So, for mascara, I'm using this one. I stole it from my mom. It's from Thrive Cosmetics. It's the liquid lash extensions. I see it all over Instagram. If you haven't, this stuff is good for me. I like it. I have short, thin lashes, like the worst of the worst. So this helps bring that to life. So, and it comes off with just water for me. I don't need to like, so I'm just going to quickly add a couple layers of this, and then I will probably top it off with something else for volume because this is more of a lengthening mascara in my opinion. But because if you apply too much of this stuff, it's gonna look spidery, and I don't like the spidery look. And I don't have any false lashes right now, so we're gonna work with what we have, which is mascaras. Okay, so moving on, we can talk about, let me talk about YouTube for a minute. I love YouTube. I told you guys, I like creating content. It was just hard for me to stay consistent because of work and just a lot of personal things going on. So YouTube is a priority for me. It's just hard to put it as like number one, you know what I mean? Like when I have so many other things, but I do enjoy content creating, and our channel's growing slowly, you know, it's gonna get there. I definitely want to do like 1,000 subscriber giveaway because for me, I feel like that's gonna be such an accomplishment. I've never had 1,000 subscribers, not even when I was like super active on YouTube a long time ago. So I feel like that is such an accomplishment, and a mini goal that I have for this year is to achieve 1,000 subscribers. So that's what I'm working toward. So please, if you have any like requests of what you guys want to see, let me know. You know, especially if it revolves around lifestyle, motherhood, womanhood, pregnancy, you know, I'm definitely down. I'm just putting another layer of mascara on top, and we're starting to get spidery. Whatever. This is the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. YouTube, I'm jumping around. I definitely want to do a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. I don't know what I'm giving away. Something cute, maybe some sort of little package. It depends on you, like whoever wins that giveaway. If you're a mom, if you're a student, if you're a nurse like me, like I'll create a package around what you like and send that out. I think that would be really cool. Really, really cool. But my dreams are to like grow on YouTube, have like a really good following, have a really good connection with a lot of people. I'm gonna do NARS Luster blush. This is a really old shade, oldie but a goodie. It's like a peachy, pink peach tone with like just the slightest bit of shimmer. So I'm gonna go in with this NYX liner in London. It's called London. And is that sharp enough? That'll do. And line my lips. No need to overline here. I have big lips as is, so I stay in my lip line, like in my natural shape. I line them like with a pretty thick line so that I can blend it with the liquid or with the lipstick I'm using. And today I think I'll just use my MAC Whirl lipstick as the base. And then I do this little thing for a couple minutes to blend the liner and the lipstick. And then I diffuse it with my finger a little bit. Just so it's not so much that's gonna like, my mirror. Just so it's not so much product on my lip. And then to brighten it, I'm going to go in with this NYX Lingerie Push-Up lipstick. I don't know what color this is. Lace Detail. I think that's the name of it. And go right over top. It's just kind of like lightens the nude. And that's it. Am I done? I think I'm done, yeah. That's it. That's all she wrote. Moving on to my hair, which I already have straightened. I just want to like curl it, give it a little bit of body. So I'm gonna use this Tresemme heat protectant spray. Does this stuff even really work? I don't know. The flat iron I have is the Babyliss Pro Nano Titanium flat iron. This thing is bomb. So I'm gonna just take a small section and curl, I don't know, I'm just gonna curl it whichever way makes sense to me. You know what I mean? And just create like a little bit of like a little waviness. Kind of like that. So I think I'm gonna do the rest of my hair off camera, and I will turn the camera back on when I come to the face, because I feel like the hairs around your face, like framing those hairs out is super important. So I'll be right back. Okay, I just finished curling my hair. I also decided to add like a pop of yellow into the corner. I was just FaceTiming with my sister and she's like, oh, add a pop of color. She was telling me how she added a pop of yellow. And I'm like, I'm gonna do that. Anyway, so I'm going to like curl toward my face. I know people usually do a wave, and just go straight down so that I get that like beachy looking, you know, that's kind of just what I did, so that it creates a little bit of a wave. I don't know if it's considered beachy, but that's what we're doing. And then once again on the last piece, and swoop. Perfect. All right, take a paddle brush and just lightly brush out our curls. I like to keep the ends kind of straight. I feel like that's what gives that good like look. So yeah, and that is the finished product. That's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this very informal chit chat get ready with me. Again, leave me a suggestion of what you guys want to see. I really want to bring back our wind down Wednesdays. It's just Eric works and is in school, and now he's going to be starting a different position that's going to take up much more of his time. So who knows, we'll see. Maybe we can record one, but doing it every week is just not realistic right now for us. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to our channel, hit a like button, leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in our next video. Love you guys. You're beautiful. Bye.